And we have now the 91 kilos, the heavyweights. Tanwar of India versus Whateley of Australia. This will be tough. The Indians have been superb. And there are our judges: Algeria, Wales, the United States, Poland and Italy. Aslanov of Azerbaijan. Tanwar, 19. He was a bronze medalist at the World Youth Championships. He won the bronze at the Indian Open and then had to fight a box-off to get through, and that fight took place earlier this year. This will be a different experience for Whateley. In Rio, I saw him fight Paul, and he was booed by the crowd. He fought a Brazilian, and it was awful. It was awful. The one thing that we have seen a lot of here.
That's not how it works here, is it, John?
No.
Everyone, we cheer everyone.
Yeah, there's been respect for all of the fighters. He was a quarter-finalist at the Worlds, and the previous results for Tanwar, both unanimous points decisions.
Very skillful victories, and that win over the Samoan, he took a lot of hard punches. So not only is he skillful, but he has a good chin, and he has good conditioning. He was still working hard in the last round, the Indian.
And Whateley's previous result, he had a bye through to the quarterfinals and a 4-1 decision over a very tough fighter from Northern Ireland.
Yes,
Sullivan.
that was a split decision, but I thought it was a clear victory for Whateley. I thought it was a close decision, but he won the bout well.
Heads up. No holding. Okay. Good luck.
So Tanwar of India in the red. Whateley, the Australian, in the blue. A butcher by trade. He'd love to carve this Indian up here if he could, but he's very nifty. Keeps his hands low. We've seen in his earlier bouts, he's got a great chin as well. Very unorthodox fighter. Yeah, and a man who does just what he has to in terms of, you're not going to see him bouncing around the ring too much unless Whateley forces him to do that.
John, Tanwar has a great chin and he holds it up in the air. He lets it get hit, or he gets hit on it on occasion, but he is extremely skillful. And there's a ruggedness, there's a toughness about the Indian, even then just holding his hands up. He's 19, but there's a toughness about him.
Whateley, Aussie rules player, his football club sent him to a charity night, and that's how he began boxing. Loved it. Although it does run in the family. His uncles both represented Australia back in the 60s.
You know, this very, very awkward and skillful Indian opponent is not such a stretch for Jason Whateley, because he has been sparring, and I actually saw him sparring before the Commonwealth Games with Clay Waterman, who is also a very, very skillful man with excellent head movement. So it bears reminding that at least Jason Whateley is coming in here with some pretty good preparation for a difficult, unorthodox opponent like this.
Some terrific punches from Tanwar got through, and the uppercut was a bottler. So 3 punches all scored. That uppercut was taken to the grass well by Whateley.
And it's good to see Jason Whateley going to the body. You know, with a guy whose head is so difficult to hit, the body is an obvious answer. and
that's even better.
Yes.
The left and right rip followed by the big overhand.
Right.
That was terrific because.
And again, he's creating those opportunities because he's punching to the body.
That's a slip.
But he's creating those opportunities and he's landing punches to the head because he is punching hard to the body.
And he's inviting this crowd into the fight, isn't he, Whateley? He's giving them something to cheer about. Another nice uppercut from Tanwar.
This is a good opening round for Jason Whateley.
So we're in the Indians' corner at the moment, Tanwar, and he's got a battle on his hand. That's the best start from a fighter that he's faced.
Oh, absolutely. In this talk, we have not seen him that troubled at any stage in any bout.
No, he's been in control. I tell you what, would have loved to have seen that right hand just clip him on the way down, because that would have been ruled a knockdown. He was going, but he was off balance from a previous punch. The little left hand at him, backing up.
There's some maturity in that round from Jason Whateley. Not to go crazy, but just he really set up that work with going downstairs. I think his coaches will encourage him to do more of the same in this next round.
Jason Whateley, the Australian, in blue. Nathan Tanwar, India, in red. Whateley, good opening round for him. This is round two. The heavyweights, 91 kilos. Whateley's caught him again. Took those punches on the gloves. And good work to the body. And now, for the first time that we've seen him in this entire tournament, Tanwar showing us that he can cover up, that he can come forward at peekaboo and keep his hands up. He hasn't had to do that until now. He's relied on head movement like this throughout this tournament, and he's opened up the second round with his hands up. But if you're used to fighting without your hands up for 3 rounds, can you keep them up for an entire round? Whateley's chance will come.
Jason Whateley is landing hard punches.
Yeah, it might have been a little low.
I think, was he saying low or behind the back? But it's still excellent work from Whateley, and you know, he's standing in front of his opponent. It's difficult to get warned for punching someone on the back when you're punching from in front. But this body work from Jason Whateley is very, very important. He's doing a very good job with the body work, and it's setting up everything else for him.
And of course, the Australian cornermen, just as the Indians would have gone to school on the vision that they've seen from these first few fights from both fighters. And Tanwar's, he's in a battle. Oh, that was a long way after the call of stop.
Now that's a
second warning.
Is it low or behind the back, John?
Behind the back.
Right.
I thought the first one was low, mate, but that warning is for behind the back. You're right.
Yeah, but it's tricky if your opponent turns and you're standing in front and you throw a hook to the body. It's a tough call.
Yeah, and you want your rips to the body to be thrown with your elbow right out, almost facing your opponent, because that's how you get the most purchase on it. That's how he would have been trained.
But Tanwar is just starting to get a bit of confidence. We're seeing his hands down again, and Jason Whateley is just slowing down now. He's having success to the body. It's setting up all the rest of his work. He should continue with that.
Another nice uppercut from the Indian, though. It's been his best punch of the fight. Try to throw it again there.
Oh, great jab.
Terrific. Scored with 2 more jabs, and then the right hook. Tanwar comes back at him. No love lost there. There's a bit of feeling in this contest.
I think there's just a couple of heavyweights in the ring. They'll probably be great mates after this, John.
Oh yeah, absolutely. When the final bell goes, absolutely. They're boxing brothers. There's no doubt about that. But they're giving it to each other.
Yeah. After the final round, they can be friends. But for now, it's war.
So
Gee, that jab is superb.
And that, well done too from the guys back in the studio to pick that little moment to highlight, because the head movement's been so good from Tanwar, but he caught him with the first one and then he didn't bring his hands up, left his hands down, and then he caught him two more times. That was great work.
You know,
Naman Tanwar of India in the red. He's taking a point off him for hitting after the bell. That's a point removed. That's right. That was after the bell in the previous round.
I did not even realise that he threw a punch after the bell. I thought they just bumped shoulders.
No. The reason Whateley walked into him because he'd done that. Right. So, but that's a very big moment. So what that means again is the point is removed from the end from every judge's scorecard. So it doesn't mean that the previous round is automatically a 10-9 round to Whateley. If they gave it to Tanwar 10-9, that stays. But at the end, 1 point comes off every judge's scorecard. So big moment for Whateley, and that means Tanwar really needs to dominate this final round, you'd think. Oh, good work. And Tanwar, he's tough, comes straight back at him.
Whateley's defence has been good, John.
And he seems, in this round at least, to be covering up much better for that that uppercut. He's closed those hands.
It's just a great little lesson for any junior boxers watching this guy. When you're in the ring with a guy that's difficult to hit, you can just throw a jab to the body or to the chest, and Mr. Whateley has used that hand on a number of occasions.
Tanwar coming forward, he's trying to close this up, trying to outwork Whateley. Whateley standing there, toe to toe. It's a long way to go. This is only the halfway mark of the third round. Tanwar looking as if that point has spurred him to think that he needs a knockdown in this third round. He's searching for it. Whateley's coming back at him. Oh, that's a tired-looking left rip. And there's a long way to go.
Is maintaining that attack to the body. It's very, very disciplined. You know, it gets towards the end of the bout, and to resist the temptation to just punch to the head.
Too tired, man. Some tough fights to get to this point for Whateley. Inside the last 45 seconds of the fight. A gold medal bout awaits the winner.
Jason Whateley is attacking the body like a seasoned pro, like a veteran.
And that, again, is well handled, that uppercut. It was scoring in the first two rounds. It's not scoring now.
It's a very, very awkward, difficult opponent. I think Jason Whateley has just performed. This has been outstanding from him. Tough opponent. Tanwar is tough.
Two exhausted men make their way to the corner. Whateley waving to his supporters. Team Whateley just up in the crowd. His family he was waving to just then. And now accepting the applause of this home crowd. And that has been some fight.
John, Tanwar has been one of the boxers of the tournament, and I think Jason Whateley just came in here and pulled off an upset.
Oh, I think he's beaten him.
I think he has beaten him. I think he performed unbelievably well.
And of course, remember that he did lose a point as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges have scored this bout as a unanimous points decision in favour of the blue corner.
What a performance. Jason Whateley. He's through to the gold medal bout, the Australian.
I think that's the performance. That's the result of excellent coaching and excellent tactics and excellent condition to persist with those tactics.
Yep. Unanimous points decision. It'll go down as a 4-zip and unanimous points decision because the Welsh judge had a 28 apiece. Whateley. There he goes. Great effort. He'll fight for gold tomorrow.
What an experience.
Wonderful effort. A marvellous effort. So we pick up some highlights from all 3 rounds, and he started so well. Tanwar was able to just dominate his previous opponents, and very rarely did that sort of punch land. That was in the opening 30 seconds of the fight, and it really did change the nature of the way Tanwar approached this.
Yes, but I think those head punches came as a result of that excellent body attack. It surprised me, John. I was very impressed with it. I was very surprised to see the body attack, and I think it was critical to that win. Really, really good.
So impressive. And that was his best punch, that uppercut.
Tanwar,
Yeah.
tough fella.